Hey guys, Jay here and welcome back to the channel. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notifications bell to stay informed. So we are in a very pivotal moment in the market, and this is definitely going to be a point of determination, and it's going to determine whether we're going to move upwards or if we're going to move downwards. So Lunar Classic is currently printing a historical pattern which has led to 200 and 400% pumps in the past. We'll be going over those, but let's set the scene. I like to set the scene at the moment. So the US spot Ethereum ETF launches with massive $10.3 billion asset surge. So this is absolutely smashing it for the first day, and we're already seeing a pretty decent reaction coming from the Ethereum chart itself. So if we move over to the Ethereum chart, we can see on the day looking very good, but if we flick over to the hourly, we can see it is currently punching out. I just put a video out. I went over everything that I really think is going on with Ethereum, that we're going to see the outflows to eventually see those inflows, depending on how quick it goes back in, because everything is market dependent. We've got a lot of good news coming this week, especially from BTC Nashville. As underrated as that may seem, Donald Trump is going to be one of the first possible future presidents that is really pro crypto, and for him to be speaking at Nashville is pretty important for the crypto sector, and we've just never had this kind of limelight on the sector at all, ever, period. So let's keep it moving. The Lunar Classic ecosystem is looking pretty good. We have got this upgrade, which is proposal 12118, and it's got a couple of things bound into it, but pretty basic stuff. Upgrade bundles for the Oracle split logic, which we I think we've been waiting for a considerable amount of time, but it's good to see those coming up now as well. So something that's becoming more and more apparent to me is the situation surrounding stable coins, not just on the US stage, but globally as well. And to see that the United Arab Emirates are actually introducing new stablecoin regulations, which more or less sums it down to what is said here. So the UAE Central Bank approved a framework for stablecoin regulation, which allows only dirham-backed stablecoins to be used for payments. So once again, more regulation coming in, meaning that a stable asset has to be backed, period. So that's something to take away from it. With the USTC just being so uncertain at the moment, it definitely does spark a debate, which I think a lot of people are either not discussing currently, but they will be discussing in the future. And is that the fact that LUNC is probably the asset we should move forward with? And if that is the case, what should we do with the USTC that remains before it becomes valueless? So let's move forward. Now that we've set the scene, what I want to do is move over to the Lunar Classic price chart, and I want to start to break down this historical pattern. So back around the 17th of September 2023, we did form a regression channel moving upwards. Just after that, we formed a decent dragonfly doji with a very thin cross section. After this, we have seen a pretty decent confirmation, as we can see here, as to a possible uptrend. And we did cover this on the channel, and this is the first time this pattern itself appeared. So we did see a breakout after that, and then to follow that up, I think we saw around a 411 to 420% gain. This is a decent amount. It's more than a 4x because of the way gains work. Now, with that being said, this isn't the only time we have seen this pattern play out. We did actually see this pattern play out again, once again, seeing a dragonfly doji, and just before that we didn't see the regression channel this time round, but that doesn't mean it's not correlated, and that seeing this pattern form again in one of two forms, it could possibly mean there is a price reversal on the horizon. And with everything that we were going through in the beginning of the video, and the stage is beginning to be prepped and everything starting to move upwards, and with the sheer amount of trading going on with ETFs at the moment, it doesn't look like we're going to be going down any further anytime soon. In fact, what I think is going to happen is we're going to see a decent breakout. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go to the most recent section of our price chart, and what we've seen is a very clear regression channel moving upwards, and then what we've also seen is a dragonfly doji, and this one's got a very thick cross section. So with this being said, we have seen a decent confirmation, the confirmation of around 35%, breaking out, holding above that now. And what we're currently seeing is a flag formation. And now we're seeing a possible breakdown, and this is definitely just because of the market currently. Now, what I would say to everybody is we've seen this previously here where we formed a flag and we saw a breakdown, but that breakdown was followed by a substantial movement upwards. And these are all of the key indicators I'm going to be looking at if I'm doing technical analysis, if I'm trying to look at what could be possibly going on with the charts currently. So I would definitely say a price reversal is on the horizon for Terra Luna Classic, but we are dependent on the market, and I think every single other coin currently in the crypto ecosystem is also dependent on those movements. And if ETH and BTC decide to break downwards, we're probably going to break downwards with it. I personally think we're bound to move up at some point. If we do come down, I don't think it will be too damaging in the long run, and I think it will be very short-term pain for long-term gain. So that's kind of my perspective as to what I think's going on currently with all of the different ins and outs, with the stable coin news, with the ETF news. I think Luna Classic is in a very, very good position. It's primed to move up. It's bounced off of that all-time low. We've had a clear bounce. We've had the indicator of a doji once again, and we've covered these each and every time on the channel, and each and every time they have been covered, we have moved up between the ranges of 400 and 200%. So I hope you got some good information from this. Like I was saying at the beginning of the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notifications bell to stay informed. And aside that, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.